Oh, here we are. Look at the fog. I was a Boy Scout there and got kicked out of the Boy Scouts. Yeah, I got kicked out of the Boy Scouts because a guy slashed me in the basement of the church while I was playing floor hockey. His name was David Slater, so I waited for him outside when he came out. I was about 11. I smoked him, man. Then I got chased all the way home. But they had already made a phone call, so my mother knew that I'd been kicked out. There's my old school. Yeah, Kimberly Public School. Look at that. Look at the fog. There's the library. I used to go there all the time as a kid. That used to be Art's Restaurant. That was a karate place up there. Wong's Karate. My brother Bill and I took karate there. I remember going there. I was 15, he was 14. Look at the fog. You can't even see the bridge. And I'm with Studio Bob. Here we are. Bob used to drive me to all my shows before the strike. And I used to pay Bob to drive me, right? And then all of a sudden the strike happened and
we're both unemployed.
And Bob didn't have any chauffeur money, and I didn't have any of my big fat studio checks. There's where I played hockey as a kid, Ted Reeve. My brother Bill played there too. We were the only two guys in the family that played hockey. Yeah, look at the fog. You can't even see through the park. Over Main Street Bridge, here we go. I am on my way because I have to give blood today. My doctor thinks there might be an issue with my diabetes. It just keeps getting better. And Bob over here, he's diabetic too. That's what happens when you get old. Yeah. Oh, here's the worst part of the trip. You see that church right there? That's called Hope United Church. We just moved back from California. It was like 1961. And I remember this. There was a big lineup of people. We had to go, it was on the side door there. And it was for the, you know the scar in your arm from that big inoculation when you were a kid?
Yep.
And it was for polio and all kinds of shit. And I remember the screams. You could hear the kids screaming as soon as the needle hit them because it left a big hole in your arm. And I remember my mother and me and my brother Bill waiting outside. I would have been 5, he would have been 4. And I think the waiting for the shot was worse than the actual shot. It was like, yeah, it was like a scene out of a movie from a concentration camp. Yeah, and there's Giffen Mack Funeral Home over there. I can't tell you how many funerals I went there to be part of. Oh, you were one time there? I got him in there about 20 times. And this is it, man. This is Main and Danforth. Wyatt over, never out.